Howdy, howdy, howdy.
We are live.
We are live.
We
In
are live.
fact,
I
we
don't think
are
anyone's here yet.
alive. Alive. Boy,
For
boy,
those of
boy.
you tuning in, you may notice there are only two of us today. Jack is too big for the boys today. He is in the top ring of the garden. He is with the media, Mr. Big Time. Too good for the show. We will be without him today.
I kind of hope he pops in now just to grind your gears.
He might pop in.
Oh, he absolutely will. Especially if he sees that like on Twitter, he'll be like, "Oh, no, now I got to pop in and say something."
Well, he'll pop in so he can show us the big time, what it's
Be like,
like.
"Oh, it's nice and breezy up here." Did you freeze on me? You froze on me. Oh, Sam. All right, well, I'm going to keep talking until you come back. So welcome everybody. Welcome in. I don't know if Sam's frozen for you guys, but he's frozen for me. So I'm going to keep going. We've got a matchup tonight. It's the second leg of a doubleheader. We've got the Celtics versus Hornets. Shortly before, a little while ago, about half an hour or so, there was an announcement coming from the team. Jaylen Brown was listed originally as questionable, and now, unfortunately, will be out for the game this evening. I believe they listed him with a neck injury, I think was what the final verdict was. So now you've got Al Horford resting. You're going to be without Jaylen Brown as well. Jason Tatum will be back, was not listed on the injury report. Al Horford, standard thing that we've always seen on the leg of the back-to-back. Second night, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be lower back stiffness. And it was neck stiffness for Jaylen Brown. So they'll be operating without those guys. I hope you frame this Sam Freeze because he's out and it's just me riffing now. So it'll be interesting to see how the Celtics come out tonight. Obviously, going against Charlotte, not fun in terms of just how they're able to play with their pace. But they are kind of an underwhelming team, not great defensively towards the bottom. And Sam is back.
See, what's funny is I plugged my router into my laptop because I said it's only going to be me and Tim today. My camera is now off.
That's
It's
fine.
only going to be me and Tim today. I really want to make sure that I don't disconnect because Jack's not here. I don't want to leave Tim hanging. And what happens is
Wow.
the camera's still, but the router turns red. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I definitely can.
This is something else.
Just upgrade your Wi-Fi. I don't even understand how this keeps happening. Your camera's fine. Whatever is, don't mess with it. It's still working.
No, I know the camera's fine. I unplugged the router. I unplugged it. I said, no, I'm not doing this. So now if this fails, I will have a backup.
Yeah. Wait, will you?
Yeah, there's like 3 of these. Let's see. Am I gonna be? No, I'm not gonna screw with it. I've tried to do this before. It doesn't work. You plug that bad boy into the laptop and you're asking it to do a whole lot. I can plug it into the Xbox just fine. No problem. Plug it into the laptop so I can have a reliable stream with Tim. No. Can't do that. It's because you bought the crap for the drive-through. I didn't buy this.
Yeah, apparently not.
I did not buy this. It's not my doing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have no idea what you heard, if you heard anything at all when I was talking, but I mentioned the fact that Jaylen Brown's going to be out, neck stiffness, and the same thing that we've seen for Al Horford. Second night of a back-to-back, they're going to list him with lower back stiffness. So those guys are going to be out. Outside of that, standard procedure for pretty much everything else. Gallinari out for the ACL repair, and Robert Williams is out because of left knee surgery. So outside of those two being added, it's pretty standard.
Bergen would like to know who can beat the Celtics.
Really good teams.
Not a lot of teams.
I would say the Bucks. I think the Bucks are up there. Cavaliers, obviously, especially until Rob comes back, just because they've got 2 really, really skilled bigs. Obviously, the Warriors are going to be a challenge for anyone who has to face them. The Suns are also a really good team. So, I mean, those are immediate teams that come to mind. Grizzlies also are good. Yeah, Cavs and Bulls landed. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, I don't know if the Bulls will be there at the end of the day, but, I think the Cavs will be. The Cavs are certainly a good team, especially this season.
Yeah, the Cavs have definitely been a step up since getting Donovan Mitchell. Obviously, giving the Celtics problems. 2 classic games this year. Both of them went the wrong way for our boys in green, but games. The second game was really one where they just kind of got beat, but the first one was one I feel like they let slip away. It'll be interesting to see how things go when they meet up again this season. Hopefully not in the playoffs, right? I don't think I would like to do 7 games of that. You'd have all those dumbass people on Twitter saying, "Oh, 7 games of this, please," when their team's not involved. Like,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
my
like
favorite.
that.
They're like, "Oh, please, like, I'd love 7 games of this." And I'm like, you know what? I really like 4. 4 is like ideal. That way I don't have to stress. I don't. The Nets series was perfect. You had all the dummies after game 1 saying, "Oh, please, 6 more games of this." It was 4. Perfect.
I do kind of wonder what it'd be like to be in that kind of series again, where it's just like, oh, this is nice and straightforward. It's not a 7 game series. I don't think people understand it, and I didn't get this reminder until the Celtics were like back deep into the playoffs, where I was like, oh, like as great as this is to see them play this far, I'm like, this is incredibly stressful. I didn't miss this part at all. Like, it's fun for them to be there to like know that they're competing for a championship, but the level of stress that all of those series had on me. Like the Bucks, I was less worried about because they'd beaten them in the past in the playoff series. The Miami Heat series definitely had me sweating, especially in the game 7. We all know the Jimmy Butler shot that they love to talk about, or that step line 3, as they seem to keep rehashing and everything. But yeah, I'm not gonna miss that. I don't like that feeling.
No, I got to tell you, the last year's playoffs was so unenjoyable past the first round for me because they should have won all of those series in no more than 5 games, and they went 7 in 2 of them.
Yeah, and it killed them. It killed them later on.
Killed them. Everything was harder than it needed to be. They should not have lost game 5 to Milwaukee. They really shouldn't have lost game 3. And then Miami, I mean, you come home for game 6 at the Garden. That should have just been a 48-minute celebration, and you lost. And then you're up big in game 7, 13 with like 3 minutes to go or whatever, and you almost lost. You serious? I mean, have some consideration for those of us sitting in front of the TV, not making millions and millions of dollars to be involved. You know, we're just kind of enjoying it. Jack and flexing in the chat. Celtics 16-4 without Rob, the second team all defensive center. He will be coming back as a Christmas gift, is the hypothesis going around Twitter. And why rush him? Jack has been on the why rush him train forever. You're 16-4 without him. Luke Cornett is playing well and proving to be a serviceable big off the bench, and possibly preventing Peyton Pritchard from getting traded because there really isn't a need to bring in anyone else. Oh, here we go. Mr. Big Time. Look at him. He's got his sweater on.
Is that a sweater?
Shirt.
Is that a collared shirt sweater?
A
How many layers
credential?
you got on right now? Is that 3 layers?
Yeah, t-shirt, shirt, sweater. And
did you bring your microphone with you?
Yeah, just in case. I'm not gonna
just in case.
What?
They give you like a pat down, or is it just like an ocular pat down? Like when they let you in with that.
I put my bag through like a security.
You go through security. I've been there. Don't worry about it.
Well, I've been through like security and stuff, but I've never tried to like, let me bring in all my setup and stuff. Like, let me bring in my microphone.
Yeah, I got my laptop, my mic. I got stuff. Just wanted to say hello.
Yeah, you just wanted to say look at me.
Oh, sorry. It's just so loud at the Garden.
No, Jack, how busy is in there right now? How is it filling up well? Is it? You think it's going to be a good crowd? What's the hypothesis? The face says no.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, from what I see, lower level, everything looks pretty bare, and like you could pick out like maybe 30 seats filled each section, 20 seats filled each section. Like
it's still early though. It's 7:09.
Take a look.
How great would it be if his laptop fell?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like
it's still early though. It's still early.
Yeah,
7:09, 7:10, 20 minutes. You get some people trickling in after because it is the Hornets, so
exactly.
It's not like it's the premier matchup.
And it's not even like the Hornets. It's the Hornets backups because
the Sting.
All right,
whatever the G League is.
What do you guys? The
Greensboro Sting.
The Sting.
Swarm.
Didn't look it up.
The Swarm.
You're close.
What do you guys think about Gordon Hayward? And like, obviously, Robin making her comments on social media about it, but
Yeah.
do you hold Charlotte accountable for this stuff? How much of this is just Gordon Hayward being Gordon Hayward at this point, where he's just fragile?
What's Charlotte supposed to do? What's a wear and tear on a shoulder?
It's not. I don't think it was how, from what I've heard, it's not how they're handling it, it's how they reported it. Because they reported it as like a bruise, but Robin was like, this is a fracture. Like, don't make it out like he's not playing through like a bruise. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I think her issue
That's
is
fair.
the way they reported it. But at this point, like, it's just kind of tough, I guess. Because, like, you understand them wanting him to play because he's paid a lot of money, but, like, he can't stay on the court. So, soft landed, I saw Cornette warm me up before the game. He looked good. Not eye level. It's not eye level with Cornette.
Cornette doesn't look good tonight.
You just see his hands pop up from over the railing.
Landon saying Jack is eye level with Cornette.
The Cornette contest.
He's a fairly large man. Although Missoula talked about the Cornette contest before the game, and he said defenders are starting to learn. Cornette needs to be better at it if he wants to keep doing it because they're learning how to go around them.
But I think the whole point of him doing it is now I'm a fan of it as long as he's guarding the person he's doing it to. Is he's not going to foul somebody. 2, he's not going to get beat on a closeout because he's not really closing out. If they drive on him, he's still there. It's not like they're blowing by him. I think it's actually a good tactic, especially for big guys who aren't as quick with their feet, because you're not going to get beat off the dribble. And you're still getting a contest. That's as good of a contest as you can do. And you're not risking the guy falling down on the three-pointer to try and get to the free throw line. I think it's actually really great. All jokes aside, I didn't love it at first because he was doing it when he was guarding Jared Allen and he was just giving up offensive rebounds. But if you're going to do it when you're guarding the shooter, I don't see a problem with it. I think it's actually very low risk. You're not going to foul somebody. It's great.
I don't want him to leave his feet too much though. Like, he does have to pick and choose. I think, like you said, having those moments where you actually go like full on, like, I'm going to just jump straight up and down and put my hands up and pray to God that you don't hit this three to make me look ridiculous. Like, I think last game there was a three where he jumped up super early and then he came back down and then the guy shot the three and he just clunked it anyway. So it's just like, maybe it is just like a mental thing at this point where it's like, oh, big guy's jumping in front of me. I hope I don't screw this up for myself. And he had like a wide open shot and he's still just absolute clunker of a shot.
It'll throw you off. You're not used to it. It's a very strange sight.
It is. I want to see it tonight. I want Jack to report on this. I want 300 words on the Cornette contest on my desk by Monday.
I wrote about Hauser this morning. That was my article. I talked to Sam about it. I think I've definitely said it here. They've never had somebody like Hauser on the team. Like, for years they've tried. They tried with Semi Ojeleye. They tried with Aaron Neesmith. Like, they're trying to just like find a shooter, and now they finally have it. Landon Yadi Eclipse. He tried to push that name, but I think he kind of got it.
You can't.
Yeah, you're a player. You don't get to pick the nickname.
Yeah, you can't.
That's
push
the whole point of like people like Jack who get to go to the games.
General Cornballis.
Is the background noise bad?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
but it's not. It's not bad if you're talking. But if you're just sitting there unmuted, then you can hear
the
arena host there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've been trying
that said Tommy's name wrong. It's the same girl, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I think so. Yeah.
His name wrong?
I believe she like said his name wrong.
Like how?
I don't.
Was it on,
I
like,
just
Tommy
remember it
Heinsohn
being an
night?
issue. What?
Was it like on Tommy night or something?
It might have been.
Yikes! That's not
very
good.
bad.
Woof. So yeah, I mean, what you said, Jack, in terms of the Celtics having a shooter like Sam Hauser, I can't remember the last time that they had a guy like this coming off the bench. I tend to agree with that. Like,
Eddie House, maybe.
Jesus Christ, that's so loud. I think
as soon as they introduce the team,
you just
running
hear
out of
like,
the he's like, all right, let me unmute.
Can you guys tell that I'm at the game?
Eddie House is a good example, though.
I think
truly
Eddie House is a
that
perfect
really
example,
is the
yeah.
last person I think they've had that just come off the bench and has the green light to shoot. That's what they wanted Carson Edwards to be.
Oh, man.
How that turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his massive legs and liking porn on Twitter.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I was hacked.
I don't know why you would say like you were hacked. Like, ooh. You can never recover from that.
I mean, did he ever recover, though? Did he?
Well, he just never recovered because he wasn't a good player.
Yeah, yeah.
Did y'all cover starting five yet, or was I late for this, or did we not?
No,
I don't know if we did
not.
Yet. We did. We announced the injury though.
Yeah, we announced that JV
the next
an hour out.
He slept wrong. I'll tell you what. Every time I have the last couple times I've had a stiff neck, I had COVID.
No, don't say that.
I'm not saying he has COVID. But I'm saying for me, that has been the telltale sign that I have had COVID, or at least been sick, because I woke up, had a stiff neck, and then I just got hit with a truck the next day. It's the first of many.
Do we want to play Guess the Hornets starters? Shall we?
No, I'm not playing.
Come on.
There's which ones are in prison right now?
And 4 other guys.
Which ones aren't allowed to play basketball?
LaMelo Ball,
legally?
Plumlee. No.
LaMelo's hurt.
LaMelo's hurt. Excellent. Plumlee.
Terry's hurt too.
I knew Terry was hurt.
Plumlee's a center, yeah.
All right. Oubre. All right. Book Night.
No.
No, because he got in legal trouble. That's what I was saying. I was gonna say, oh, maybe Book Night.
Throw it up there. Maladon. Oubre,
if they lose this game tonight, I'm not going to be very happy.
Really? No, yeah. Theo Maladon getting the start. He's their two-way guy. He's on the Thunder last year. Kind of fizzled out. Got a two-way contract with the Hornets. Kelly Oubre, Jalen, one of the McDaniels, PJ Washington, Mason Plumlee. I'm pretty sure it is Jaden on the Hornets and Jalen is on the Timberwolves.
Jaden is Timberwolves, so it's got to be Jalen.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. It's Jalen. So, yeah, that's the starting five for the Hornets tonight. Off the bench, they have Luke Knight, Kai Jones, Bryce McGowan, Nick Richards, and that is it. That's the extent of their bench for the Hornets tonight. So, there you go. But Celtics are missing Brown, Horford. But as Sam said, this is probably a game the Celtics should.
A good night to rest, guys, to say the least.
Yeah, I thought Washington was a good game to do it, and for the most part, it was.
And it was.
I mean, they started to let it slip a little bit at the end.
It's never
of the game,
easy.
But I mean, like they had that game pretty handily. Like if we're being completely honest, it's just
they had to put the starters back in.
Yeah, that's never good. But like
also. You're up 24 points. It should not get back down to 9.
Whoa, Andrew, that's
very fair.
That's a crazy score. I hope it's
probably
that
accurate,
good, man. I think they'll win by like 14. I think 14.
I think they should win, and it should be to the point where yes, Tatum is playing. It should be to the point where I'm not worried the entire game.
I like that.
This is ridiculous.
I was a fan of that.
And this is like they are 100% set up to lose today. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. I know what's coming, but I'm going to be very upset when it happens. Even though I will say they have not even really played down to competition this year, other than Chicago, who's not good, and they've lost to twice. Even when they've played bad teams, they really haven't stepped down. They've been pretty good for the most part, other than deciding to stop trying for a while and give up leads. Very controversial take from me.
Sorry, I'm trying to avoid the noise. Celtics, I think the Celtics have a big opportunity tonight. Did I freeze?
No, you didn't freeze. You're just
you're
very
good.
Loud. You're good. All gravy.
Froze on my screen.
Oh, I wonder, is the Wi-Fi like really bad there? Because I haven't.
It
honestly,
shouldn't be.
For him,
it
might not
of them
be.
being able to be there, so it works.
It's probably better up like by the media section, if I'm being honest.
I'm on. Well, no, there's they have like media Wi-Fi, so they have.
That's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. So I figured the media Wi-Fi might be better.
Are you not on the media Wi-Fi?
No, he is.
Oh, okay.
No, I am. It's just I think it's just the streaming lag because I mean you have to imagine the kind of people connected to it here.
Yeah, that's probably a safe bet, I would say.
Sorry.
That's an interesting take from Jason here. I don't
Bench
know
went along to play down to their competition. It's kind of true, though. It is true. Their bench is so much better this year to when, even if the starters don't bring it, you have so many players that are good. Somebody is bound to. Somebody is bound to get you going and give you that extra energy. Just look at Friday's game against Sacramento. It was Pritchard and Cornette that came in, and then they won by 25. They were losing in the third quarter. What an insane turnaround that was by two guys that at the beginning of the season, when the team is fully healthy, you would project to be at the end of the bench. And they both came in and gave you real minutes and were impactful and have continued to be impactful. Specifically Cornette. He's impressed, I think, everybody. You coming into the season, that was a huge question mark. Jack, we talked about it a ton on the podcast, the How About Them Celtics podcast, which you can go to the YouTube channel and watch us live. And since Jack is not able to tell you as effectively today, I will do it. Go over there and look. I don't know how to check to see how many people are looking there and watching. But if you're not, you're doing it wrong.
You've got 6 on Guy Boston and 6 on How About Them Celtics, so I'm going to call that progress.
All right. Well, I don't know what the other 6 of you are doing. Get over there. Go. And subscribe. Should they let me throw up 23s tonight? I don't know. I shoot better from the mid-range. Even though I probably could play
Definitely.
today. Charlotte doesn't have a lot of guys playing for him. You think I could get out there?
I want to see Sam set another career high.
Definitely the Sam Jacket was talking about for sure.
Yes.
Of course.
Well, we're on a first-name basis.
Shout out to Jack, and I'm pretty sure he followed me on Twitter today. I think
he did. He made a Twitter today.
Shout out, Legend Jack.
Welcome to Twitter, Jack. And I don't know what you've been doing before then. It's a big deal. You got to be there. Jack is the second person that we have inspired to get Twitter, Jack.
Exactly. Shout out Burner Celtics as well. I will say that he joined at a very shaky Twitter time, but as the music gets louder, I'm going to run to the bathroom and get ready for the game. So I will talk to you guys later.
All right. Bye, Jack.
Cheers, fella.
See you, chat. See you.
See, I wanted to meet that new friend in the background.
Yeah.
He was walking behind Jack. I wonder if he wanted to talk to us. I don't know who it was.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
Hey, you want to talk to these guys?
You want to just sub in? Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom here. What do I do?
It would be funny if you just had somebody up there, because we know people up there. Like the CLNS guys are up there. We know them.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys on there too.
Yeah, they could hop in and talk to us. I'm sure they'd love it. Who doesn't love the Bannertown build-up?
That's true.
I mean, who wouldn't love that? Let's see. Pick of the night tonight, presented by Smash the Odds. You can follow them on Twitter at Smash Odds. It is over 225.5, I think. On the pregame show, they are 10-4 with the picks they give out. So if you're looking to make money, take the pick. They'll make you money. Yesterday, the pick hit. It was Marcus Smart over 23.5 points, rebounds, assists total. And it hit easy. He had a good game yesterday. Jack gave out a winner. The Derek White over 12.5 points.
That hit good.
I'm currently going to look up my bet tonight. I don't know what it is yet.
You don't know what it is, as in you can't remember? Or
no, I haven't looked
to
yet.
See what we got.
I've been bad.
Oh.
I've been very bad. Let's see. Well, because I know the lineups were up in the air, so I didn't bother checking because I didn't know. Let's see. Derek White total points tonight. Over 13.5 at -108 is not a bad bet. Grant Williams, that point total keeps jumping up. Brogdon, 16.5. I don't love that. Blake Griffin, over 7.5. I like the Derek White total the best. We'll do Derek White over 13.5. And because Jack's not here, we'll give you a little bonus pick. Let's see. We'll say, oh man, none of these odds are good. This is lame. The sports book is starting to get smart to all this. This is no good.
What, they're catching on to the good picks?
Yeah, they're catching on to it. They're not letting me give out picks anymore. Rebounds, whatever the Tatum over is, take it. Over 8.5, take it. Actually, just bet him to get a double-double. It's worth your money. 126. Tatum double-double. Wish you guys would do a post game. They used to do a post game. I think you said this, right, Tim?
I think that KJ used to do one with Guy Boston. Used to do it with Evan. I don't know, like,
do it.
I mean, hell, if I wasn't working a post game, I'd do a post game. But I'm usually sitting out waiting for pressers to get uploaded so I can fill them out, get them posted. I do the L3s for CLNS Garden Report. So their Celtics post game live is really good. And then half the time I'm just waiting for that stuff to get posted so I can write something for Celtics Block. So post games are very busy. It means a late night for me. So, hey, if it ever is in the cards, I would absolutely love to do it. You know,
and then I'm a sleep princess, so I go to bed. CLNS has turned flaky.
Flaky. Ooh. Like, I'm wondering what that means.
Harsh.
Yeah, I wonder what it means though.
You guys should jump over to How About Them Celtics and subscribe. I agree. I don't know what you're doing.
I like that
if you're
energy
watching on Guy Boston. Not that you shouldn't watch their content, but when it's not exclusive and you can come watch on our channel, do it. Right? You get to look at the cool little picture. This one. Hold on. Big difference. I had a brief lag there too. I just got very
late nights build character.
Guys too.
I don't disagree with that sentiment. Definitely puts you through the ringer.
Oh man.
Let's go.
What's going on here?
Oh man. Well, I really don't have anything else to add. We are just about at tip off. I don't know if there's any closing thoughts that you had. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
What the hell is going on with this?
Did you mute yourself?
No.
Well, that's frustrating, isn't it?
Why can't...
No, it's good. It's good. I can hear you. I wasn't messing with you, though. I couldn't hear you there for a little bit.
No, Landon wanted complaints yesterday. I've got complaints.
Oh, God. What are the complaints
I
now?
tweeted about this yesterday. I have started playing 2K again. It's not good.
Oh, right. I saw that. I saw you tweet about that.
I have not played 2K like for real since like 21. I did not play last year very much.
Yeah,
but I started playing again.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot the type of people that play this game.
It's sweaty.
It's so sweaty. And you know the kid on the other side of the screen is like 14 and he's laughing. I've been playing MLB and it is such a better experience. I started playing 2K again. I have not been angry on the Xbox in a long time.
You muted yourself.
This is a disaster. I don't know if you can hear me through my mic.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not even hitting the wire.
Yeah, I don't know. It just said it disconnected, so.
I mean, this is the most sensitive thing. I just cannot do a stream. I have the internet. I have the mic. None of it works. Where does my money go? I sound like an old person talking about taxes. I do not know where the money I invest in my equipment goes.
Oh,
where does it go?
I don't know. It's a really
I
good
can't
question.
even complain about something. I get censored. This is horrible.
It's a deep state kind of thing.
I mean, it's plugged in to the mic. It's plugged into the laptop. What else do I need to do to have my mic not crap out?
Is that like a rhetorical question, or do you want a
tangible
answer?
Rhetorical. This is a good mic. This is a good mic too. It's not a bad mic.
It's a perfectly fine mic.
It's fine. It's okay. I paid 3 figures for it.
Oh, see, well, like now that's just a flex. Like I don't even.
It's not a flex. That's how much I should pay for it. I use it enough.
Yeah,
I don't go around spending money. Are they out to get you, Sam? Maybe. I was hacked by a 14-year-old 2K opponent. Tell you what, I have not lost a game of the my team draft yet. Well, I've been running people off the floor. Now that I've got my feet back under me, the first couple games were rough. I went online and played, and I didn't do as well.
No,
I didn't get smoked, but I lost.
Yeah.
I lost in frustrating fashion. And now I've got my footing back. I would hate to join a game against me in MLB, but I wouldn't like to join a game against me in 2K. But I would rather do that than play me in MLB.
All right, fair enough.
I have been mowing people down, but it is now 7:30. That's enough of this.
Enough of you raging.
If you're not already, go over to How About Them Celtics on YouTube. Like, subscribe, do all of it. Leave a comment. You can follow the podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at How About Them C's. You can follow Tim at Tim Shields NBA on Twitter. He's doing all kinds of stuff. He just gave you a rundown of it. Celtics blog, CLNS. He'll be there. And you can follow me at Sam LaFrance NBA. I do less than everybody else, but I still do stuff. Bye.